LJ with Lift King Products. Today we're going to give a demonstration on our heavy duty package. The application that we're going to demonstrate at this point is the non-tilting feature. So you can see our lift is currently in the stored position. We've got our main scoop on it. It stores nice and small. So I'm going to go ahead and set our lift up, and we're going to lift this semi-hood up in the non-tilting feature. Okay, so I'm pinning our legs. Got to put some upward pressure. So I put the safety pin in, and you got to apply upward pressure on the bottom of the base to allow the pin to go in position. I'm going to let a little slack out on our strap for our main scoop. We're going to move the main scoop out of the way. And we're going to put the D-bar into position. Okay, so now that we have our D-bar pinned, we are going to just position our scoop so that we can move our lift, and we are going to put on our paddles for the non-tilt feature. So with these, they just slip right into position, just like that. And these are adjustable. They're telescopic. I can loosen the star knobs and position them however I want. And they'll angle here to best fit any different hood designs. So now we're going to bring the lift in as center as we can to the hood. Now this process does not require, it does not have to be perfectly center. It's just best to center it the best you can by eye. I'm going to put just a little bit of pressure. I'm going to take our winch here and just put a little upward pressure on these mounting brackets. Then I'm going to grab the main scoop. I'm going to let a little slack out so that I can bring it over top the hood and center it. So now that we have our main scoop in position, I'm going to tighten the strap up just a little bit. Okay, now that I've got the strap tight, I'm just going to verify that everything's in position correctly. We're good in center on our main scoop. These paddles are in the right position. I'll snug our star knobs. And now we're going to go ahead and lift this hood. I'll give it just a small amount of tilt, and I'm going to pull this hood off this dolly. Now you can clearly see that rather than using 4 people or 3 people in a forklift to remove a semi-hood, one person, I can easily move this hood without any issue at all. So there's no more struggle. Now, when using this application's meant for no tilting. So it's strictly to pull the hood in an upward position or lower it back down into the truck. So if you're a mechanic shop and you don't want to remove the grill, this is the application you want to use. This application, like I said, you don't want to tilt the hood or you would take chance of the hood popping off down here. But for mechanical purposes, this is a great feature. Now, let's say you're a mechanic shop and you have to change out the hood shocks. At that point, you could remove this attachment right here altogether. Just use your main scoop, leave the hood connected to the hinges, and hold that hood in the tilted position to perfectly switch out the shocks without trying to wedge something in position to hold it in that location or have another technician hold it. So this also works very well for that. But this is the demonstration for the heavy duty package with the non-tilting feature. We are going to switch this out and we're going to now do the tilting feature. Okay, so now you can see that we have the tilt feature set up on this side and the non-tilt on that side. We did that just so that you can clearly see the difference. Now on the tilt feature, you can see where we got this bar coming upward and then the scoop is more inside, where on the non-tilt, this bar is eliminated altogether and we're coming right straight out of our D-bar. So now I'm going to convert these over so that you see exactly what you need to do when switching from one application to the other. First thing I'm going to do is just remove our paddle. I'm going to pull this arm out. I'm going to add this arm. And I'm going to install our scoop for tilting. It's that simple. So that's how you convert from non-tilt to tilt. Now we'll go ahead and hook this hood up and I'll show you how to tilt it. We're going to make whatever adjustments we need, depending on the design of the hood. Once we have things positioned, we'll snug the star knobs a little bit. We're going to let a little slack out for our main scoop, and I'll bring that around and center it on the hood. Now we'll tighten up the main scoop, just take the slack out. A little upward pressure on the main winch, and there, we're connected properly. I raised it up for good clearance. I'm going to back the hood away from the dolly, and I'm going to demonstrate a little tilt. I'm going to lower this down a little bit so I can get a good tilt because of a low ceiling in this particular building. There, we have a really good tilt. If you were a collision technician and you were working on damage on the side of this hood, you can tilt it into the perfect position so you can stand here and work on your hood. Great for collision repair. But like I said, it depends. So collision shops, they like the tilt feature. Mechanical shops prefer the non-tilt feature. That way they don't have to remove the grill. Depending on what process, what application you're trying to perform, you've got both features. So there is the basic overview of the tilt and the non-tilt on the heavy duty package. Thank you for watching this video.